This is technically our part 2 of this episode review, Savagery. So Jarrell, we already kind of gave our thoughts to the first half, but what did you think about this episode?
This episode was lit. This was a great episode. I really enjoyed it. Probably gonna have to automatically rewatch it, like Ant was saying, but yeah, no, I thought it was great. I don't know if you guys want spoilers or not, but it was
Yeah. We can go on spoilers because technically we're a week behind anyway. It's all good. Anything you want to talk about?
Just getting Zeke being literally sliced apart like a Saw movie was pretty insane. Then Levi literally you're thinking he's gonna go down because of these 30 monsters. Nope, he's done killed all of his comrades. He murdered everybody. Like a literal, kind of like a murder tornado, literally. That's kind of pretty much what he was.
He really truly is. And it's kind of like he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to. Right. And I think a part of him maybe even thought about that moment where he's kind of just like in midair. He was probably like, I could let this just kind of slide. But I think in the back of his mind, he also remembers that promise he made to Erwin. Like, I got a debt to pay. Like, he's got to pay. He's got to die. And I haven't done what I'm supposed to do yet. And so, okay, all right, bet. It's time to go to work. When he freaking was going through the trees and cutting the tree branches off. So this man, the B-side, didn't know what to do.
Nope.
Like the first time they met and they fought, it was just one-sided. But this time, it was kind of like, he was like, all right, I ain't going to die this time. Like, it ain't going to happen. Man, Levi put a hurting on that man. He put a hurting on that man. And then the resolve with where he got a freaking missile lodged in his gut. Stringed around to his neck so that if he moves or tries to transform, he's going to instantly die. Bruh. So he has to willingly just take the hits and not transform. If he accidentally transforms, he's going to die.
Right.
Bruh, that was amazing. That was amazing.
I'm like, first off, I feel like that was the first time we seen somebody get hit with the thunder spikes. And it got that close to their person inside the Titan. Like he knew exactly and precisely where they hit and landed it right there. And Zeke was sitting there like,
Yeah, because Zeke had a little protector around his neck.
Mm-hmm.
But his little tail, man, he got flung out there half dead. He looked like a zombie, bro. I was like,
jaw dislodged. That was gory.
It was.
And then what my man did with the thunder spike and just having to take the hits, I feel like that's only the second time in this whole series we've seen straight up and down torture.
True.
Like torture for torture's sake. Like not a torturous decision, like torture.
Yeah.
I was like, ugh, that might be a line. Like that might be one of them junks where it's like Levi is catching the L because he's losing part of his humanity kind of L.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna say this, it's gonna sound bad, but I think he's completely justified. That man literally spiked everybody with his spinal fluid, knowing full well that they were all putting their trust that he was gonna do what he was supposed to do. He committed treason. Bruh, he should be sentenced to die. Straight up. He doing good to be still alive. Like I mean, I don't got no sympathy for him. That might be me being hard, but yeah, he got away easy as far as I'm concerned. He just swiping away at his legs. There's nothing left. But another part of this was Aaron's conversation. And Aaron I'm pretty sure that Gabby was just traumatized. Like she don't know what to think what she saw.
My man walked in so cool, calm, and collected.
Like he's like, it's a straight up cut. Like I can transform anytime.
The way that he was just beating the brakes on Harmon was like, that was crazy.
It was rough. It was rough. Like he kind of was like making them doubt their loyalty to him. And that's why I say like he was too precise with it, dog. Like it won't even like it was no motion whatsoever. It was kind of like, this is what it is, and I don't like y'all, and y'all are devoted to me, and Armin, you're a traitor too, kind of thing. It's like, I just need you to give me the Zeke. That's it. But I feel like he did all that for a reason. And it's kind of like, I brought this up last time, man. Like, why wouldn't he have told the guards to take Gabby out of there beforehand? It was almost like he wanted her to witness what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, he even described her as the girl that killed Sasha.
Mm-hmm.
And yet he let her just kind of sit there and watch all this happen, and it didn't make any sense. And so there's a game that Aaron's playing, but I really don't know what it is. But it was messed up because Mikasa, she is shooketh.
Yeah.
Like, we all know that Mikasa loves Aaron. She don't know how to express it. But she loves that man. Like, she's devoted to him. But he posed an interesting scenario where it's like, maybe not only is she devoted to him emotionally, but physically she can't not. And that side of it was just kind of messed up to just throw in her face like that.
It was more than just throwing in her face. He got her to almost involuntarily restrain Armin.
Yep. Oh, no, she did. She did.
No,
had
no, that drink happened so fast. That's why I said involuntarily. Like, I don't think she thought. I thought it was just reflex, like quote unquote Ackerman reflex. So when that happened, I felt like she was like, "Oh crap, this is real. Like, this isn't just him talking. This is him speaking from a place of knowledge." And oh man,
yeah, he definitely he compromised her. He compromised her emotionally and physically, because we know from the outside audience that she's not gonna let anybody hurt Aaron, period. Like, because she loved this man, she devoted to him. But it's kind of like that question of like, dang. But this is the other thing about it, though. Levi don't do that. Who's Levi so devoted to? You know what I'm saying? Like, to do that.
Erwin.
Yeah, but Erwin wasn't. It was just he was devoted to principle. But Erwin doesn't have a Titan blood. He doesn't have anything. Like, technically, the only one that would have that same Titan would be Aaron. Man, this man Levi beat the brakes off of Aaron. He put his foot in this man's mouth.
Yeah, he did.
He's beaten Aaron down more times than anybody. So that was bullcrap. When he was sitting there talking to her about all this and that, I was like, Levi ain't about that. Levi will kill you, Aaron. You know that. So I call BS on that. Even with the situation with Armin always had a thing for Annie. Like, I know Berto did too, but Armin really low-key actually had feelings. And then she had feelings for him. It was reciprocated because she let him live a couple times.
Yeah, even back when they were like scouts.
Yeah.
When the drink started. But yeah, it would be weird, like, because isn't what's his name? Levi's like the only Ackerman that isn't really tied to protecting any kind of that blood, that royal blood.
I mean, Kenny really wasn't either, because Kenny, low-key, Kenny almost killed the king. Kenny, only reason why Kenny did successfully kill the king because the king stopped him. And then he was like, yo, I'm with this life, but he was about to kill the king. He was gonna be fine with it. So it may be something to devotion, but I don't necessarily think, like, I don't know. I just know Levi and Kenny are the exceptions to that rule that kind of breaks that to me. But what about Flock in this episode? What did y'all think about the way he kind of handled that with these Jaegerist situation? All right, is that how Jaegerist? Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess it was right.
I think he's gonna catch these hands, bro. I think he's gonna get killed. He's doing too much. He's doing too much. Like, he's acting too like he's got it all together. And I never liked him to begin with. Matter of fact, he was the one that was kind of coming at Aaron for wanting to keep Armin alive. So I don't know, man. I think that he's a turncoat. Like, I get why he's devoted to Aaron, but I don't like anything about what he's trying to do. And I think it's gonna come back to bite him later. But I don't know. We'll see. Any other thoughts before we go to this next episode? Y'all ready?
No, not I can think of at the current time. How many episodes are left? Because isn't there?
Right.
So we got 2 because of like some earthquake situation. What happened with that?
So last week there was an earthquake that happened in Japan. So we saw like about 15 minutes of that episode, and then we didn't finish it. So we didn't see what Levi did. We didn't see what Flock did. We just got that now. And then they were like, okay, we're gonna give you the full episode today, and then we're gonna give you the next episode as well. Which I thought they were just gonna not give us the next episode.
And just
so I'm really glad they did that. Really glad they did that. So yeah, let's get it started.
Gotcha.
Oh, rating. What would you rate the episode?
I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question because for these last few episodes, I've been just trying to. I feel like I need to like wait till the finale arrives before sealing the like individual ratings. But I don't know. Probably definitely 8 or 9 out of 10. 1 to 2. Probably on 9. 1 to 2.
Yeah, I was actually thinking a 9 out of 10. I don't really have that many flaws with it. I think that the Flock storyline, just because I don't like his tail. But I mean, the episode lived up to its name. Like it was savage. Like from what Aaron did, from what happened with the Flock situation, from what Levi had to do,
what Zeke did,
what Zeke orchestrated. And we still don't know his end game because he kind of was like, if only I had time to really kind of tell you what I really have planned, but it doesn't matter now because you're dead, kind of thing. But I guess we're about to find our next episode. What about you, Ant? Would you rate it?
It's definitely a solid 9. A good balance of exposition plus the actual action. Yeah, and I mean, let's be real. This is episodic TV, so the whole point is I want to watch more. Does it hook? And it does. So
always, it don't miss, bro. Like it just don't miss. Like